Before we get started with this video, make sure you guys are subscribed. And if you are subscribed, make sure you tap that bell so you never miss an upload. Thank you guys so much for the support, and enjoy the video. What is up, guys? 360 Beyblade here, and today we have a video. Finally, it's been like 2 weeks since I've uploaded. I'm real sorry for that, but today we have a Hasbro unboxing, and that will be of the Master Develos 2-pack. And I'm probably going to call it Develos a lot in this video. I like the name Master Develos more than Master Develos. So just be aware if I say Develos, I'm talking about Develos. And yeah, this is basically the double pack that contains the right spin version of Master Develos. And I'll get more into that later, but basically you're going to get Master Develos and an Emperor Fornius combo. So real quick, before we open this up, we can go over the parts. And here we have the Fornius with the Fornius, a shrunken down Drake, and I really don't know what that driver is. But then we have Master. And Master has the right spinning chip, the Master base, and probably one of my favorite parts is a Generate Hypersphere driver. And it looks pretty similar to this Generate. You're obviously not going to have the gimmicks, but I'll get more into the differences later on. And I also have a quick thing to look at when we get into opening this. There are the Hypersphere stats, so since it's a balance type, it's pretty much the same as if you were to get Lord Spryzen, which I have an unboxing of that too. Hypersphere stats of Fornius, not that great. But yeah, that's pretty much it for all the stats, and let's get right into opening this thing up. I'm so excited. Alright, so we have all the parts laid out. Let's start with Fornius first, just to get out of the way. Real quick, here is the QR code for it if you want it for your app. And honestly, I don't know what this driver is. I want to say Bearing Hypersphere, but I really don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know what driver this is. Then we have the disc, which is Drake Hypersphere. It's basically what would come on Zone Luinor. And it's 4 stars, so I mean, that's something to look forward to. And yeah, kind of shrunken down, not much to say. And then we have the Emperor Fornius layer. Obviously, there's no metal because it's a Turbo Bay. Not really digging the pink color, but that's just me. And let's move on. Now let's get into the Master Develos Bay in general. Let's start with the layer first. So this is only a right spinning layer. The chip is designed for only right spin. Here, you guys can have the QR code. There you go. I'll do a separate video like always. And yeah, pretty much that's what it looked like. And unfortunately, left spin is non-existent, unlike Master Develos, where this is what left spin looks like. This is kind of just all hollowed out. But there is one thing I would like to test. So, as you guys know, if you watch my Lord Spriggan unboxing, Lord was actually able to change between right and left. So I wonder... Nope, there's no way to attach it to the bottom. So, that kind of sucks, but what are you going to do? And, I mean, overall, it's not too bad. Looks pretty similar to the Takara Tomy version. And yeah, let's get those out of the way. Now let's move on to Generate Hypersphere. Now obviously, because it's Hasbro, you're not going to have the pull-out tabs like the actual Generate has. And, you know, that's just unfortunate. But I will say, in terms of what you see in the show, them actually shrinking this down does make it more accurate. I never did understand why TT gave Generate this little like stick piece, because it's supposed to be like close to this bottom piece where the tip would come out. And honestly, that would do better for stamina, but I'm not TT, and they probably had their reasons for doing it. But also, kudos to Hasbro for actually making this fused and not doing what they did with Royal Genesis and just, you know, making it have a Hasbro disc and a driver. And yeah, that pretty much does it for the parts. And now let's put this together to see how... Ooh, Okay, so the slopes are pretty decent. They're kind of weak, but that's what you'd expect from a Hypersphere Bay. And one final thing to note from a side-by-side view, another thing Hasbro actually did pretty well was they removed a little bit of the gap that Master had, so you're not going to have as much recoil, which might be good, might be bad, but overall, that's pretty solid. And that's going to pretty much do it for the parts, and let's get into some test battles. We might even put some TT bays against this guy. Alright, so here we have the test spin of Master Develos. Spoiler alert, this is going to be pretty loud. 3, 2, 1. So, kind of like all the other Hypersphere bays, it moves around more aggressively than others, but I'd say compared to Master Develos, that's pretty accurate to what Master does. It just doesn't have the little, stamina mode after it goes through X amount of battles, or X amount of time. Now let's put up against Orichalcum and Zwei Longinus, Zwei being a TT Bay. Might be able to do it. Master hitting pretty hard. Ooh, strong hits from Master. And I guess that's another cool thing about this Generate Hypersphere driver, is that you can be aggressive, but also kind of conserve a bit of stamina at the same time. And Master Develos takes that. Uh-oh, Master kinda crashed, so looks like Orichalcum's gonna take this one. And Orichalcum takes that, but actually, it was pretty close to bursting, so good job, Master. Zwei hits Master incredibly hard, but it looks like Master is actually taking the hits, and it actually beats Zwei in a stamina battle. Oh! Zwei hits Master really hard again, but I think because they're opposite spins, Master is going to take this. And it is, so Master takes that with a score of 2-0. So that is going to do it for this unboxing of Master Develos. Overall, this bay did not perform that bad at all. I think if you guys were to buy any Hypersphere bay, this would definitely be one to pick up. And I think we might actually do a Hasbro versus TT between both Masters. Yes, there's a lot of differences, but I feel like it'd be pretty entertaining. So that's going to do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, feel free to smash that like button, share this video with your friends, and if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe so I can keep doing this awesome Beyblade content. I'm going to try to keep uploading frequently. I will do my best to not take like 2 weeks between videos, because that's not good for the algorithm. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for now. Until next time, I'm 360 Beyblade, and I'll see you guys in my next video.